Hey, how's it going? Checking in for today. No news yet with the big piece of work that we're hoping to get some sort of budget guidance on this week. But we have had a message back from them saying that they're meeting this afternoon. They're over in America, so it's a bit behind time wise. So excuse me. I would expect to hear something, if not over the weekend, then on Monday. So just good to know that it's still there. It's still something that is being discussed because I've had this before, not this exact situation. I mean, this did feel a little bit different, but they've all felt a little bit different. Where it's like, yes, it's going to happen, and then it just gets forgotten about. It's like, too late now. Let's start it again. Let's start thinking about this for 6 months down the line. So anyway. um, yeah, that's just kind of what I've got used to now. But so I guess in some ways it's almost what I don't expect it. I've got to be very careful about that, thinking, well, this is what's going to happen, because it's not necessarily what's going to happen. But if and when it does happen, I'm a bit more ready for it. But this feels like it's going to be something that does actually happen, and it will, as I said before, involve a combination of online coaching, web delivery, and in-person live delivery, the stuff that I really, really am thriving on at the moment. So that's all good, and hopefully, as I said, we should get some clarification on that. We can put a proposal together properly and make sure that everything is in line with expectations. So that's happening. It's happening. I also have today sat down and written down, I think I've got 11 or 12 starting points for Facebook Lives. And yesterday's daily check-in, I decided that this is something that I was going to do. And I said I probably wasn't going to start it today. I'm probably going to start on Monday. I was going to use some time today to kind of get myself sorted with some ideas. So now I have them. And as I started thinking about it, they're coming thick and fast. So I'm getting loads of ideas. I'm thinking of another one. I'm popping it down. I want to do them all right now. But I know that it just means I've got some kind of things to work through over the next few weeks. And I want to try and do this for sort of 30 days, or at least for 4 weeks worth, so 28 days. 20 days, because I'm only going to be doing it in the Monday to Friday. But point being, it's something that I want to just make get as a regular thing, and just have some fun doing these Facebook Lives. But the other thing that is also really, really obvious to me is that it's not just about having something to say, because I've figured this out with these videos a while back, but it's actually having the opportunity and the time to do them. I think with the lives, they don't have to be set up. I don't have to think too much about the lighting and all those things. That's kind of important, but it's just, right, I've got a moment now, I'm in the car or I'm out walking. I just need to make sure I've got a good connection, because doing it with a dodgy connection, I've done lives like that before, and it's just annoying because you can't actually get a stable connection. And also doing it on the mobile, is the downside to that is that it's very difficult to respond in real time to questions, because they kind of come and then they go. So I'm going to play around with it, but I know that I've got to kind of look out for that. And I probably find that the best thing to do is to schedule them in, to make sure that I have them in my diary and that they are happening. One other thing, actually, I'll talk a bit more about this on my one of my future check-ins, is the speed at which I talk, especially when I'm doing live stuff. I don't mean this sort of thing, but live presentations. I think I'm okay in presentations, but certainly web-based stuff, I know I can speak faster than I perhaps should. And that's been very evident when I've been doing my videos. I'm pointing over there because that's where that's the corner of my room where I tend to do a lot of them. But when I'm going back over them and stripping out the audio and putting subtitles, captions into them, I could become very, very aware of my diction and how precise my language is. I think it's getting better because I'm concentrating on it a little bit more, but there's definitely still work to go. So that's been an interesting side effect of doing more videos and going back over and picking out the audio to do the captions on, because I hadn't really thought that it was quite as bad as it is. until I started to do that. But yeah, there's probably another check-in on that note when I've had a bit more time to think and process it and take out some of the real lessons of that particular process. Anyway, there we go. There's my check-in for the day. It's the weekend now. It's actually my son's 7th birthday. It was yesterday, so we're going to the zoo tomorrow. And so probably a very low-key worky day. Be more thinking, as always is the case, or nearly always is the case at the weekend. And as always, give it a YouTube thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and check back in again tomorrow for another daily update. Bye for now.